Dylan, are you at that woman's place again? I want you to come back at least once.
Why do I have to go back? We already got divorced, so it's none of your business where I stay. Don't call my future wife that woman. She has a name.
Lisa, was it? She may be your precious future wife to you, but to me, she's nothing but the wench that destroyed our marriage. I see no good reason to call her by name. You should be grateful that I'm not calling her anything worse.
You've just got a grudge against her. And why is it that I have to go back for you? Like I said, I thought we already got divorced, so I can be wherever I want. What's the point of me going back? I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
We decided on who's staying with the children, but there are still many things that need to be discussed. You need to come back so that we can talk.
I'm paying for the alimony and for the child support. What else do we have to talk about? We decided to split everything in half. What else do you want from me?
We still haven't talked about the house and about your parents who live here as well. There are still things that we have to decide before we can finalize our divorce.
You can take the house. I don't want it. I'm going to live with Lisa at her house, so I don't need that house. You can take whatever I left there too. Ain't I so generous? Lisa and I are getting new furniture anyways.
So you don't care if I throw away things I don't want to keep?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I already finalized the divorce for us anyways. You don't have to worry about that. Will you leave me alone now?
Is that so? All right, that's fine. Then send me the address to your new place.
Yeah, right. Why would I tell you the address to my new place? We already divorced. Why do you want to know where I live now? I shouldn't have to tell you that. It's private information.
You don't have to tell me. I don't care where you live. But you should tell it to your parents so they can go to you. Or are you coming back to pick them up? You should at least tell them when you're picking them up so I can help them pack their stuff by then.
Are you crazy? Why would I tell them my new address? They can stay where they are and keep living there. Why do I have to go and pick them up? I don't want to live with them.
Do you realize what you're saying? They're your parents! You just told me that I get to keep the house. Why would I keep them here with me? We're not even related anymore.
I told you that you can keep everything, and that includes my parents. You thought you could just keep everything without having to take on any burdens? I'm already paying for the alimony, the child support, and so much more. Just because I cheated on you, it doesn't mean you should be able to live on total easy street.
This isn't a question about money or who has it better. They're your parents, not mine. Since we got divorced, your parents and I have no more connection to each other anymore. Why would we go on living with each other for the rest of our lives? That just doesn't make any sense.
You don't have to be related to each other to live together. Think of them as your roommates. Soon we're going to be throwing a wedding and we'll be going on our honeymoon. We don't have time to be taking care of old people.
How can you say that about your own parents who loved you and raised you? Do you have any idea how much trouble you were causing them?
I took care of them for years. How dare you say that I'm the one causing them trouble? You get along with my mom anyways, so what's the problem anyways? I don't think they would get along with Lisa, so they'll be happier staying with you. You should stick together. It's a win-win for all.
You really don't care about your parents? What are they to you? You can't just cut ties with them like you can cut ties with me.
And why can't I? There's nothing stopping me. I'll cut ties with them just like I cut ties with you. Tell them I'm no longer their son.
Don't be stupid! You're the one who asked them to live with us in the first place. Now you're leaving them and you no longer want to look after them because of that woman? I thought you were selfish when you cheated on me, but I didn't know you could be this selfish.
Selfish or not, you don't know where I live, so you don't really have any choice, do you? Or are you going to be selfish too and kick my parents out of the house? But you're a kind, decent person, unlike me. You wouldn't do that to them, would you? Then do as I say and become their caretaker.
I've never met a worse narcissist. You should go see a therapist. I can't believe I married such a selfish jerk. It's like the person I fell in love with was just a facade.
Stop whining. You're wasting my time. I'm busy looking for new furniture for our place and getting ready for our wedding. We also have to plan for our honeymoon. I don't have time to be caring about people who don't matter to me anymore.
Fine. Do whatever you want. You really don't care about your parents anymore, huh? Then we'll do whatever we want, too.
Like I care. I'm starting a new life with Lisa, so I don't care about my old life. I'm not their son anymore, so have fun being their caretaker. Aloha! We had the best time in Hawaii. It was a blast. Lisa paid for our vacation. I'm so glad I married her.
What's wrong with you? Why are you messaging me just to tell me that? I thought you didn't want anything to do with me anymore. Are you bored or something?
It's just that I'm at the airport and waiting to get our luggage, so I thought I'd let you know how much fun I'm having ever since we got divorced.
Okay. Is that it? Or is there anything else you want to tell me?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, but there's one thing I wanted to ask if that's all right with you.
What is it?
I'd feel bad if I was the only one having all the fun. So I wanted to know if you're having fun with your life. How's it going with the old fogies? What is it like to be taking care of those two old people?
Do you mean your parents? They left a while ago to live with you. They're probably enjoying their new home without having to worry about their former daughter-in-law.
What do you mean they're at my place? I never told you the address. There's no way they'd know where I live now. Even if they somehow find where my place is, they wouldn't be able to get in.
A lot has happened while you were away on your honeymoon. They got into your new place with no problem whatsoever, and they're enjoying their new life at the new place. Do you want to see some pictures of the house party they threw just a few days ago? Since it's such a big and elegant house, they had so much fun throwing the party.
They threw a party at my new place? You can't be serious. That's my place. And Lisa's. They can't throw a party there without our permission. You're just saying that to mess with me. There's no way they could have got inside in the first place. You're just trying to get back at me for leaving my parents with you, aren't you?
You may have permission to live there, but you're not the owner of the place. Your parents got the permission from the actual owners to live there. They even made a lease contract, so they officially live there. You have no say in this matter.
Who the hell said they can live there?
Lisa's parents did. You know, the owners.
What? Did Lisa's parents really let them live there?
Of course! Did you forget how to read in Hawaii? Lisa's parents let you borrow the house just because you're marrying Lisa and you needed a place to live together. But they said the house is too big for you two to live on your own.
Why would they say such a thing? They said we could have the house all to ourselves. I don't get why they would let my parents live there without even talking to me and Lisa first. You're behind all this, aren't you? You convinced Lisa's parents to let my parents live there.
Why would I do something so troublesome just for your parents? All I did was tell Lisa's parents that you two ended up together while we were still married. Since they didn't seem to know yet, I thought I'd let them know.
How could you tell them about that? Do you have any idea what's going to happen to us?
I do! That's why I told Lisa's parents the truth that you so clearly wanted to hide so much. I knew Lisa's phone number, so I used that to look up more about her, and it led to even more information. I eventually found her parents' contacts, and I was finally able to reach them. They were shocked to learn not only about your affair, but that you abandoned your parents. They felt so bad for your parents, which must be why they decided to let your parents live there. I really appreciate all their help. Now I get this house all to myself.
So that's why Lisa's parents let my parents live there. Wait, you said you told them everything? What do you mean by everything?
Apparently, you told Lisa's parents that your parents are so toxic and abusive that you had to run away from home. I'm glad that your parents are no longer mistaken as toxic parents. They are such nice and loving people after all. Now Lisa's parents know who's actually the toxic one.
What am I supposed to do now? What do I tell them?
That's none of my business. Figure it out on your own. Oh, there's one thing I forgot to tell you. I sent all your new furniture to Lisa's parents' home. If you want it back, you better get ready to explain yourself to them and apologize for all the lies you told them. You should get your butt over there and talk to them.
I can't show up in front of them now. They're going to be furious with me. Not only did they let us live in that house for free, they even paid for the wedding. How am I supposed to go up to them and explain myself? There's no way they'd forgive me.
You said that you don't have to work so much anymore because Lisa's parents are rich investors. Aren't you glad that you can go back to working your butt off? I think your life will be more interesting that way, you know? Life with many challenges and obstacles builds character.
Stop making fun of me. They spent all that money on us because they believed in us. What will they do if they find out it was all a lie? What are they going to do to us? What can you do to make up for all this?
Well, you could return the money that they spent on you. It might take a few years for you to do that, but good luck. I know you can do it.
I'm talking about you. You better take the responsibility for this. You shouldn't have gone looking for them and told them everything. It's all your fault. I'll make you pay for this.
What are you talking about? You said you don't want anything to do with me anymore. I certainly don't want any connection to you anymore. Why would I have to take responsibility for someone that I have nothing to do with?
Don't mess with me. I won't let you get away with this. You think you can get away after messing with my life like this? I'm coming to your place with Lisa, so wait there. Don't you dare to run away.
You think I'm going to let you in the house when you get here? Don't be silly. There's no way I'm letting you in. If you try to get in, I'm calling the police on you. Got it?
But that's my house. You can't call the cops on me. I have the keys to the house. The cops can't do anything even if you call them. I don't need your permission to get in.
We already changed the locks. You can't use those keys to get in. The keys you have now are useless.
How dare you change the lock without my permission? It's my house. You're not allowed to do that.
It was your house, but you decided to give it to me along with everything in the house, including your parents. By the way, the lock to your new place has been changed too. You won't be able to get in without talking to Lisa's parents first. A person with such a small heart and brain shouldn't be living in such a big house.
Shut up! This is all your fault. You go and talk to them. And get the keys to our house.
Sorry, I can't do that. I'm exhausted from dealing with you, so I can't move. Good luck talking to them and getting the new keys. Goodbye!
Stop fooling around. We're not done talking yet. You need to go talk to Lisa's parents. Hey, don't ignore my messages. Pick up the phone! Curse you, woman! Please, say something back at least. You're the only person I can count on. There's nobody else I can go to for help. Please, help me.
What do you want from me? So annoying. You wanted to talk to Lisa's parents, didn't you? Didn't you talk it out amongst yourselves?
They told me they'll send the furniture when we get a new place to live on our own. My parents wouldn't let me in either. They even changed their phone numbers. I have no way of reaching them. What should I do?
So what? That's none of my business.
Lisa and I are staying at a hotel right now, but we're running out of money. I left my old job to go and work for Lisa's parents, but now they won't take me in and told me to look for a job elsewhere. Chloe, please, help me.
Help you? You're asking me for help? This is just too funny. What do you want me to do?
I want you to give me back the money I gave you for alimony, and ask the judge to reduce what I owe each month. I know I'm being selfish to be asking you for money after what I've done to you, but I really need your help. Please.
What's in it for me? Why should I be helping you? It's not like I took the money away from you by force or anything. It's the money you had to pay for cheating on me, and I had the right to receive it. Why would I give you back the money?
I know I'm asking a bit too much from you, but we're really running out of money, and even a little bit of help would mean a lot.
You even looked happy when you agreed to pay me that money, because you thought you were marrying rich and you were finally getting rid of me. And now you don't want to pay? You've got to be kidding me.
Well, I thought I'd be getting a higher paying job by working for Lisa's parents, and I thought I could always ask them for financial help when needed.
Don't tell me Lisa thought exactly like you. Was she going to rely on her parents for the rest of her life?
Well, she did grow up rich, and she thought her parents would keep giving her money as long as she asked for it. She never had to work a day in her life, so she never thought she'd ever run out of money. I'm sure she was thinking like I was about the money.
Why are you so dumb? I can't believe you both were thinking about leeching off Lisa's parents even after you get married. Lisa can't be helped because her parents raised her that way. But you? Why did you think it was okay to depend on her parents so much?
Well, Lisa told me that I can depend on her parents. So I did. And her parents didn't seem to mind it, so I thought it'd be okay.
She's not the one making the money. It's her parents' money. She doesn't have a say in it. Why did you believe in her, idiot? Who would just buy into that without question? Now you're silent because you have nothing to say? We split most of our assets in half. You should still have some money left. Why don't you use that money to live until you find your next job?
It's all gone. Lisa's parents made us pay them back for the wedding and the honeymoon.
We had a lot in savings, too. I can't believe that all that money is gone. How much did you spend on the wedding and the honeymoon?
We thought it'd be fine since Lisa's parents were paying for all of it. We went for the most expensive option with everything we did. We bought all the new furniture and electronics with their credit card, too. We also bought a new car. But now they're making us pay for all that, so all that money is gone and we still have a lot left to pay back.
You really thought you could keep living like that? Did you feel good about yourself leeching off her parents like that? Don't you have any pride left in yourself to fend for yourself?
Well, now I have to fend for myself.
This is why you're in such deep trouble.
And this is why I'm asking you for help. I know we didn't have a good end and I'm sorry for what I did, but you can't abandon me like this. I'm your ex-husband. We loved each other at one point. You used to care so much about me.
You're right. I loved you at one point and I used to care about you. But that's all in the past. I thought you were living the new life and throwing away everything from the past. I left all the feelings I had for you in the past as well. None of this would have happened if you didn't cheat on me. So you brought this on yourself.
Screw that. It's your fault that my life is falling apart. If you didn't go and tell everything to Lisa's parents, I wouldn't be in such a mess. I'd be working a well-paying job and continue living a fun life with Lisa. But you came back into my life to ruin everything.
That's saying a bit too much. I became a single mother because you decided to go fool around with a woman instead of actually caring for your family and doing what's best for our children. It's no easy job to juggle work and raise the kids all on my own. I'm not even related to your parents anymore, but I still care about them, so I go visit them every once in a while to see if they're doing all right. I'm taking care of your kids and your parents. Now you want me to take care of you? What in the world got you thinking that I'd help you after all you've put me through?
Ugh. Everything was going well until we came back from the honeymoon. Only if things kept on going just like that. Why is this happening now? Such awful timing.
It was the best timing. It was the perfect timing for all this to happen, which is why I went ahead and did all this.
What are you saying?
Now that you're married to Lisa, you can't run away from all this as easily. It was the perfect time to leave you with the most damage.
I knew it. You planned this all along. You were being so pretentious, but you were just holding grudges against me. You just wanted to get back at me. That's dirty.
You think I'm being dirty? Who do you think is the dirtiest? Me, who got back at you for cheating on me, or you, who abandoned his wife and kids to be with another woman? Not only did you abandon us, you abandoned your parents too. All you could think was about yourself.
So what? Are you happy now? You got back at me and look at me. I'm in a huge mess and I'm pleading with you for help. Are you satisfied with what you've done?
Am I satisfied? Yeah, right. This is only the beginning. I'll torment you for the rest of your life. I won't let you get away with only this.
What? You're still not done? You still want to get back at me?
Of course! You really thought I'd be happy with just this? Do you have any idea how you made me feel when you cheated on me with that woman and left us as if we meant nothing to you? We weren't a rich family like Lisa's, but I thought we had a good thing going on as a family. I was happy with the way things were until you showed up with that woman. Why should I have to suffer all alone? I'm taking you to hell with me.
I'm sorry for that, but you don't have to hold grudges for the rest of our lives. Can't you just let it go? Please, don't ruin my life any more than this. It's already bad enough as it is.
Of course, you wouldn't understand how I felt. Otherwise, you'd never do such a horrible thing to begin with. I can't let you get away and live happily ever after with your rich woman after all the things you've done and said to me. I'll make you regret your choices for the rest of your life. You deserve to have your whole life ruined.
I'm sorry. It was my bad. I know I hurt you beyond what I imagined. Please, forgive me and let it go. I won't hurt you anymore.
I won't let you hurt me anymore. Now it's my turn to hurt you. You were living such a happy, fun life with that woman. I couldn't let you keep living that way. You think you could go on and live happily ever after even though you destroyed a whole family? All you could think about was your own happiness. Our kids, your parents, and I were never included in that. How's your own little selfish happy life going now, huh? I'll never let you get away with this. I didn't let Dylan get a cent from me, so he had to take out a loan to keep their lives going. After a few months, he finally landed a job, but at the same time, his debt had grown so massive it was going to take him a lifetime to pay it all back. Lisa's parents started feeling sorry for them, so they decided to let them live in one of their cheapest houses at an affordable price. They realized that they've spoiled Lisa too much and decided it was time for her to get a taste of reality. So they're still getting Lisa and Dylan to pay back the rest of the money that they owe. I'm glad that they decided to be harsher with Lisa, since she was getting just as out of hand as Dylan was. Dylan is having a hard time paying back Lisa's parents and paying for his alimony and child support every month. Lisa's never worked before, but now she's working multiple jobs to keep up with the payments. They're so in debt that their relationship has turned sour, but getting a divorce would cost them even more money, so they stay together even though they hate each other now. As for me, I got used to being a single mother, and I'm enjoying the life I have now with my kids. Dylan's parents are doing well living off of their retirement money. I still visit them sometimes to check on them and so that the kids can see their grandparents. We're not as close as we were when we lived together, but they're still good grandparents to my kids. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, click the like button and subscribe for more videos.